Logging a new flight with Pitot is pretty simple. Just click Log New Flight on the top left hand corner of the screen, and you'll be faced with this screen here. It's a wizard with 7 steps, which is quite simple to fill out. You just need to enter the airline that you're flying, so Qantas, let's say, and you need to choose it from this list that pops down. If the airline doesn't exist, just let us know and we'll add it for you. Enter a flight code. You need to enter this, so if you don't know it, just put in some large number. Choose whether it was personal or for business. Next. Choose a departure airport, let's say Sydney, Kingston Smith. A departure date, it can be in the future or the past. On the left here you can choose the month, let's say it was in July 9th. Choose a time, that's of course in 24-hour time. Boom. And it'll appear here in this format. Please do not change from this format. You need to make sure that it is year, month, day, hour, and minutes. Click Next. Now, it gives you the opportunity to enter a via airport or multiple via airports just by clicking plus and minus. So I just clicked plus and we've added 2 airports for the via. Now this is only when you have one flight with one flight code on the same aircraft. So it's fairly rare that you would need to use this. If that's the case, then just remove them by pressing the little minus buttons. Click Next. You need to choose an arrival airport. So we're flying from Sydney to, let's say, Dubai. International. You have a choice between entering when you arrived, which is exactly the same sort of pop-up as before, or how long you spent in the air. Most people would just enter how long they spent in the air. So let's just enter 14 hours and click Next. Now this screen is completely optional. At this point you have the opportunity to just click Finish and it'll be perfectly happy to deal with that. But for the sake of completeness, let's just enter the registration of that plane if you remember it. Make sure that you choose it from the list if it exists, otherwise just enter it in and it'll be happy to deal with that. Let's say it's an A380. I know this is an A380. And the seat number you're in, 1A. Seat class first. Next. Simple. Let's say we flew first, so it's quite a lot of money. The trip that we went on, the Europe trip. Now, of course, you can create your trips via this option in the menu, and that's when they'll appear on here. You can come back and edit them and add the trip later. Any notes to the flight? Flight attendant was amazing. And of course, this is international, so select that. Now, going to the next screen, you have the opportunity to enter some frequent flyer information. So I have my frequent flyer number there. I can choose that I put in, I earned 2,000 points on this flight, and I spent none. And of course, I paid for it. So click Finish. It'll log your flight quickly, and boom, done. Now, on the bottom of here, you can see that it's a Qantas flight, 6500. And the details are quite correct. If I select now the aircraft that we chose, it'll take me to a screen with that aircraft's picture and the flight that I just took from Sydney to Dubai, and a bit more information on that particular type of aircraft. I can actually click the historical flight map for this aircraft and it'll give me a map of all the flights that have been logged on Pitot with this aircraft. Excellent.